Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another competitive Pokemon Sun and Moon showcase video. This time we're going to be showcasing Dhelmise, Choice Band Dhelmise. I built this EU team with my boy Chris on stream, with a bunch of stream people as well, and viewers and whatnot. And yeah, it was a really fun team, tested it a bit. It's around Choice Band Dhelmise. We kept changing it back and forth between Choice Band and Assault Vest depending on how we felt we needed it. But we gave it enough speed for Primarina. Min speed Primarina, max attack, and the rest was put into HP. Choice Specs Primarina, which is ridiculously strong as well. Choice Scarf Infernape, we've been changing this to Thunder Punch, Stone Edge, Mach Punch, whatever we felt like we needed. Thunder Punch helps with Gyarados. Physically defensive, Toxic Spike Fortress, which helps out since Dhelmise does block, obviously, the spin. Specially defensive Hippowdon, which is our answer to Porygon because we just phased it out. And Stall Breaker, Nasty Plot, Togekiss with Heal Bell support for the team. So if you guys missed any of my previous showcases, there's a playlist down below. I encourage you to go ahead and check that out. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Those links are down below. You can also use the team alongside us. Again, that link, the paste bin is in the description. But we're going to be in the UU tier, and tomorrow we have Silvally. Now, I'm not actually entirely sure what tier I'm going to be using Silvally in. More than likely OU. But I'm just not sure. Like in RU, I feel like Type Noah is a lot better than Eviolite Type Noah is a lot better than Silvally and RU, but I can use it in UU as well. I've actually tested Silvally in a lot of different tiers, so we got a game right away. Well, not right away, but we got a game. Dhelmise is sort of annoying for my opponent to switch into, I would say. I actually want to lead off with Hippowdon. I feel Hippowdon is just rather safe. It beats Staraptor to an extent. It beats his own Hippowdon. I don't know if he's in... Oh, it looks like he's Intimidate, so I'm not as worried about his attacks. He's probably just going to U-turn out of there. Yeah. He might be Scarf. I don't know why he's not running Reckless, but maybe he is... I'm actually not sure. I would always run Reckless on Staraptor, but he could potentially be Scarf. Because that's a Mandibuzz, which is a fair play, but Mandibuzz gives me my Primarina, which my opponent has 0 switch-ins to Specs Primarina. So he'll just defog right here. If he wants to U-turn or knock off, good play as well. But goes right for the defog. I don't mind that. Again, he doesn't have a switch-in to Specs Primarina at all on his team. So I'll go right for that Specs Moonblast. Throws off a Toxic, so he just lost his defogger. Because this will definitely take out Mandibuzz. That was a crit, but again, look at my special attack stat. Oh, we'll see it in a second. We'll see it in a second. But it's 579. So he definitely didn't have any switch-ins to that. Also, the fact that that thing is gone makes Dhelmise a lot harder for my opponent to switch into. Choice Band power-ups are going to hurt. Blade comes out. I do have a Powdon as a pretty safe switch-in. I'm not sure if he has Toxic. I don't care if he has D's up. I can always phase him out after. Yeah, it goes right for the Swords Dance. I'll just hit him up with, honestly, just hit him up with the Stealth Rock. I can take any attack he wants to go for. Yeah, Iron Head doesn't do much. I can slack it off, and then I can phase him out as well. Also, the fact that I'm faster makes it a little bit easier, so we'll just slack it off. Maybe I'm playing around a little bit too much with this Blade because he could definitely go for a second Swords Dance if he wants to. At this point, if I was my opponent, I'd definitely go for a second Swords Dance, so I'm going to go for the Whirlwind, predicting him to want to do that. Nice, because I would slack off. It was just a repeated turn, so we're actually able to bring in his Hippowdon, which is absolutely amazing, as that allows me another slack off. I don't know if he has Toxic, but I'd much rather just slack this off and then go out into my Fortress. Fortress gives me Toxic Spikes for Channeler, wears down Azumarill as well, as he goes right for Whirlwind. So hopefully he phases me out into something like Primarina, yeah. So my opponent, again, doesn't have any switch-ins to this. I guess it could be... Maybe he can go with Azumarill. I don't know. I'll throw off a Skull. I think Skull is the most drawback play. Not only does it not miss, it also has a chance to burn Azu, which would definitely help me out if it does get burnt. That boy takes nothing. So I think that might be Assault Vest. Or Leftovers. Okay. So it's Leftovers Azu. I don't want my Dhelmise to get... knocked off, which is what I'm assuming he would be. Yep. So we'll go out to Fortress, and we'll get up a T-Spike, which will put everything on a timer. I could also Volt Switch. Volt Switch is a very safe play as well, but I really want that T-Spike up. As he goes to Blade. Not the worst turn for me because I can get off a slow Volt Switch into Infernape, which he has trouble switching into. He just forfeits right there. Interesting. I didn't even get to do my Dhelmise. Unfortunate. I would have brought out Dhelmise next time I got in Hippo, And what would have happened was I would have clicked Power Whip, Choice Band with Stealth Rock and a Toxic Spike up. Chandelier would not be able to switch in really well at all. And even though Intimidate, obviously Staraptor had it, I could even click Heavy Slam at some point. So I didn't get to use Dhelmise in that battle, unfortunately, but I was setting up for it. My opponent sacking his Mana Buzz so early, or her Mana Buzz, I don't know. We got one though. Have fun. Versus a very scary team. Holy crap. I definitely want to lead off with Hippo because I want to get up my the Sandstorm immediately just to break Azos' potential Focus Sash. Him having his own Dhelmise is also scary. I'm assuming he might taunt here. I doubt you Psychic. You taunt here if anything. So I'll go Primarina just in case he taunts. And then I can knock him out with Moonblast after. As he goes right for Stealth Rock, unfortunate. Expecting him to explode. Expecting him to explode. I'm actually going to double out into my Dhelmise here. As he doubles out into his own Dhelmise. So this isn't a bad turn for me at all. What I could actually do is Anchor Shot, but I'm not sure if he's running... I'm not sure exactly what set he's running. So Anchor Shot is 120 base power. It does a lot. It's a solid 2-hit KO, but I got to wait till he's about 60%. So I'm going to go out to Fortress here and proceed to, I think, spam Rapid Spin. He goes for a Z move, though. Never Ending Nightmare. That does a lot. That does a ton. Holy crap. But we now know... that he's offensive Dhelmise, at least. So I'm going to get up this T-Spike, put that Goliath Spot on the timer. Help me out just a bit versus him. I am faster as well. Looks like he's running Gyro Ball. I mean, he's just going to give me Leftovers recovery anyway if he wants to spam Rapid Spin. I'll go for my own Gyro Ball, actually. Looks like it's a speed tie as well. So I'll go for my own Gyro Ball. This does put him... A few more Gyro Balls do put him in range of the... It does put him in range of my Dhelmise's Anchor Shot. So we'll get up another Toxic Spike here. Phantom Force. I kind of hope he wins the speed tie, but... Yeah, because I want to be able to knock him out there. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's better for me to try and risk a speed tie. I'm actually going to go hard into Dhelmise here because I don't want him going for the Rapid Spin. I guess if he goes for Phantom Force, I'll sack my Fortress. Yeah, he does go right for Phantom Force. Smart playing on my opponent's part. So we'll sack Fortress there. But that T-Spike is definitely staying up this game. That's all I have to say. That T-Spike is definitely staying up. Yeah, it doesn't have a switch into Flare Blitz, so I'll go into my Infernape and just click Flare Blitz. I guess Goliath Spot is a switch in, but it'll be Toxic. And I do have Primarina as a solid enough switching. So we'll click Flare Blitz right here. We will be able to get rid of Dhelmise and nothing is switching in. He goes Thunder Steering, which is absolutely amazing. That thing is a threat if I do let it set up. Assuming he might have been Scarf. But we are Scarf as well. So Thunder Steering does go down. Nice. Azos Focus Sash was also broken if it was Focus Sash. Minior can come out if it wants to. But I do have the Hippowdon to phase it out. So we will phase it out. I'm not sure. Yeah, like he's definitely going for Shell Smash here, but if we activate his White Herb as well, we're good. So, yeah, we'll be good with Primarina later. Hippowdon will definitely eat this attack. This Acrobatics is not going to do crap, and we can just phase him out with Whirlwind. He goes for Sub, which is even better for us, because now he's weaker. Soon we'll be able to click Close Combat. Golisopod does come out. It's Leftovers Golisopod, so I don't think he can actually touch... I think Liquidation is going to hurt, but it's not going to do so much. So I'll get up my Stealth Rock because he actually goes for First Impression, which is nice because rocks are now up. Threaten the Dhelmise, threaten him, and it might be time to go to work on my Dhelmise. Because Liquidation is definitely coming out. I'm going to go hard into my Dhelmise right now. I guess a Spike could also come out. Oh, it goes for the Jet. So what we'll be able to do is just click the... I kind of just want to click Anchor Shot because I know it'll... I know it will put this guy in range of the emergency exit. And also, it knocks out Dhelmise if he goes out to that. Yeah, great. So we're going to be able to knock out Dhelmise here. It also prevents Minior from setting up. Anchor Shot will be able to knock it out. And we have prevented the Rapid Spin. The Spikes, the Stealth Rock are here. We're going to win this game in the late game with Close Combat. Golisopod comes out. And his emergency exit is going to activate. So I'm not sure why he brought that out yet. He does allow his X-Plot to come in. Which is smart because it can go Skull right for Boom Burst. But after that, I can just click Close Combat, so I don't really mind. As far as I'm concerned, Dhelmise did its job. That's all I really needed. And we can go right out into our Infernape and just click Close Combat. Definitely just click CC now. He goes Minior, which I will be able to outspeed. Anyway, close combat might be able to knock it out at 51%. Regardless, yep. And we'll be able to Flare Blitz spam to win the game as well. So Azov's going to come out. I think Hippowdon did its job, and I want some more chip damage off on this Azov. Unless it's like Scarf Azov. Unless it's like... Yeah, because even then, like, it's not doing crap to me. And he's just taking Sandstorm damage, so we'll slack off here. Like I said, as far as I'm concerned, Azov did its job, and it's already confirmed, not Scarf. But, I mean, it could have been Scarf Stealth Rock. That's something I use. I also use Bandit Stealth Rock in the end of the day. I'm surprised he has Toxic. It's weird. But we'll just phase him out. Get some nice chip damage going off on everything. Whether it be Golisopod. Because of its leftovers, it's obviously not going to go down just yet. Actually, I don't know. It says 13, but yeah, that could have been 12 right there. So we'll eat up a hit. We're also faster, and we can go right for the Earthquake. Knock him out. And we just win the game by clicking Flare Blitz. Or close combat, really. The fact that he went Azov actually makes me... Yeah, close combat's going to be winning this game. Azov is doing absolutely nothing, but definitely Hippowdon is a king. But yeah, basically Dhelmise did its job. All I needed was Hazards up. All I absolutely needed was Hazards up to win this game. And we can just sack this. Because Boom Burst does not matter. How much is Azov at? It doesn't matter. I go Infernip and I click Flare Blitz, so it doesn't make a difference. I could also click Close Combat, but Flare Blitz will knock him out as well as Azov. Even if he doubles back, like, let's say I die to recoil by some crazy miracle right here. I had a fast Togekiss to outspeed any variant of X-Blood outside of Scarf, and I can knock it out with one Air Slash. So Infernip's going to clean up. But like I said, as far as I'm concerned, Dhelmise did his job. Blocked the Rapid Spin, got rid of the opposing Dhelmise, and that's exactly what I had to do. Get up Toxic Spike and Stealth Rock to win. My opponent sacking his Thunders early was very, very, very good for me because Dual Dance Thunders is a huge threat to this team. My main way of dealing is Scarf Infernip, and if, of course, Agility it does outspeed me. So I have to get that thing with Stealth Rock. I have to make sure Dhelmise is healthy and hit that boy with a Banded Power Whip. It's going to do a lot. Regardless of resistance, it's going to do a lot. But I need chip damage. Like it sits up on Togekiss. We got another game. Very scary team on my opponent's part. I'm going to lead off with my Hippowdon and just click Earthquake immediately. If he leads off with Victini, everything else is threatened. I have to click Earthquake. Hippowdon is very, very useful in this game too. I want to lead off with Dhelmise, but hey. Alternatively, I actually like Primarina as a lead. I think Primarina is a great lead versus my opponent because it beats Hippowdon, can beat Victini or force Victini to go for Bolt Strike or Thunder. Or U-turn rather. So I think Primarina is actually the best lead. Especially if he leads off with his Hippowdon. I have two answers to I have multiple answers actually to Superior. I have Togekiss, I have Scarf, Infernape, and I do have Dhelmise in the back to hit it with Heavy Slam if I need to. So Blastoise is my opponent's lead of choice. Great, he doesn't have a Fairy Resist on his team outside of Victini, which is, I mean, if he wants to come in, cool, he got me. But I'm clicking Specs Moonblast is what I'm saying. This is modest Specs Moonblast. Show me your switching. Mega Blastoise doesn't 2-hit KO me while I 2-hit KO it. Superior is going to take a ton of damage. An absolute ton of damage. Togekiss will be 2-hit KO'd. Bisharp might just drop. So it goes Togekiss. Takes 67%, good lord. Honestly, he could flinch me down, but I want to just click Moonblast again if he doesn't manage to flinch me. Plus, he's not recovering enough to the point where he can actually stall me out. And I got a special attack drop too, so it's harder for my opponent now to stall me out. So we keep clicking Moonblast. Togekiss is now weakened. Victini's weakened. I think Scarf Infernip has a huge shot at winning. I get an unfortunate crit on the Victini, and I do have Hippowdon right here. I don't want him going for V-Create, so I'm going to go for Moonblast again. As he goes for U-Turn, and like I said, no switching to Specs Primarina. This thing is like a monster in UU. Specs Primarina is actually a monster. He has absolutely no switch-ins. Victini can't come in anymore because I crit it, unfortunately for my opponent. Togekiss drops. Hippowdon's 2-hit KO'd. Blastoise is 2-hit KO'd. Absolute monster. I have to be careful about letting Bisharp get to +2, but Infernip does check, and so does Hippowdon, and Togekiss can check with its speed and flinch it down if it wants to, while resisting Sucker Punch. But basically, I made that play because if he went for V-Create, Hippowdon would be 2-hit KO'd, whereas Primarina, it already did its job. All I had to do was weaken. Though I could have been weaker to Blastoise, I think Togekiss would have been fine, plus Scarf Infernape, so. He goes to Hippowdon, which is not even running Sand, and that's easily going to be 2-hit KO'd. He's not going to get up any rocks this game at all. at all. So we're going to be able to 2-hit KO Hippowdon. We don't have to play versus hazards, which is amazing. Superior is going to come out, though, most likely. Yep. We'll go route to Togekiss here. Check this monster. He goes for the Leech Seed. Okay, so he's Sub-Seed, I think. Anyway, I'm clicking Air Slash, regardless of what he does, but he's more likely Sub-Seed. Which makes it a little bit scarier, but goes Togekiss. I'm not sure how much speed he has. Will he get enough recovery back? I have a fat HP stat, so he might just get enough recovery. That's going to be close. I don't think it's worth risking. At the same time, I'll go for it, because I definitely have a lot of speed. Oh, he has more. Either he has more, or he just won a speed side there, but I doubt it, because I have such a... I have a specific number. I'm going to be weaker to Bisharp, but I got to go Hippowdon and phase him out. Togekiss is so annoying. Misses an Air Slash, unfortunately, for my opponents. I'm definitely just going to phase him out. I'm not going to mess around with this monster. I don't want him Nasty Plotting up, being a threat. He could just go for another Air Slash. He might just Nasty Plot up, predicting my rocks. Basically, if I phase him into something like Victini or Bisharp, I get up rocks, so I'm okay. Like, if he's Roost, Nasty Plot, or Air Slash are his 2 plays, or 3 plays, excuse me, or just hard switching into Superior or Blastoise. Goes for the Air Slash. We're able to break through, nice. Force him into Superior, unfortunately. But this allows us to go out into, I think, I want to say Dhelmise. I want to say Dhelmise right here. Because I feel like Dhelmise doesn't force Togekiss back in. Victini can't come in on Heavy Slam, Choice Band plus Sandstorm. It's only Bisharp, and if he goes for Leaf Seed, this is a good turn. Yeah, he goes for the Leaf Storm. I don't think HP Fire knocks me out after that. Heavy Slam should be powerful enough. Yeah, 120 base power. 120 base power. I mean, this doesn't force him to switch. I go for Anchor Shot, whatever. Can't switch anyway. I just need damage off of Superior. This makes, basically, if he switches after, he can't do anything. Like if he goes Bisharp, he can't double. So this forces him not to switch whatever comes in. Oh. I think what he's trying to do is actually put me in range of the of HP Fire, which I'm not sure if I might be close to being in range, but Sandstorm does end after this turn. So if he goes for another sub, then it's just him losing HP. It's 120 base power stab. I don't feel like doing the basic math in my head. Or calculating it either. I just want to go for Anchor Shot. It's Bandit. I get damage off on Bisharp. I get damage off on Blastoise, which will help Primarina. Obviously, Superior now can no longer come in. Yep, I live it, as I figured I would. And this should be able to knock out Superior. Oh, barely missed out on the KO. Barely missed out on the KO. That was some type of roll. That had to be some type of roll. Either way, Superior is now weakened, so I don't have to lose to this mon later. I can go out to Infernape and just click U-turn. Route to Scarf Infernape and just click U-turn. U-turn gets rid of this. Alternatively, I could just click Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch should be able to... I don't know if it does 15%. But, unfortunately, Dhelmise barely missed out on the KO right there versus Superior. That would have been clean if we got that kill. I wouldn't have had to deal with this mon later. We'll see, though, what plays he wants to make. Like, if he goes Blastoise, I get to go right back on to Primarina, and I get to click Moonblast again. I'm very scared of his Togekiss, though. I'm extremely scared of his Togekiss. Assault Vest might have been better in this game with Dhelmise. Obviously, I would have eaten up the hit. But this is what I'm saying. Like, some games I need Assault Vest, some things I need Ban. Switches out. Bisharp. Interesting. I mean, I get to go out into Hippowdon now. I only need Hippowdon for this mon. And his Earthquake switching does not really exist. Superior will die. I'm actually going to get on my rocks here because I'm not too worried about this guy. If he goes Blastoise, then he has to spin. And that gives me Primarina as a switching. And if he knocks off, then kudos to him, man. He made a good play. But I can also just phase him around the world. Like, let's say he goes for knockoff and then tries to switch into Blastoise. I can phase him. Superior will die with Stealth Rock plus Sand. Victini doesn't appreciate that attack at all. So he could go Stoice. Yeah, I'd go hard Stoice. Yeah, exactly. Good play. Definitely the play I would have made too. But Hippowdon's still around for Bisharp as well. Surprised he let it take that damage, but we'll go hard Primarina and just click Specs Moonblast. If he wants to Rapid Spin, that's fine. Yep. I mean, he gets off less damage on me by going for Rapid Spin than if he actually went for Scald, so it was a good no drawback play for me. And we can just click Moonblast again. Specs Moonblast, no switchings. Victini dies, Superior dies, Blastoise to a kill, Bisharp dies. Togekiss is like the main thing, and he actually stays in with Blastoise as well, so this will help my Flare Blitz spam in the late game of things. Primarina is the king, man. Primarina is actually the king. Or the queen. Well, I guess in this case, the... well, whatever. No burn either, and a special attack drop, so Blastoise goes down. Nice, if rocks go up, they are there to stay. And Sand ends, so it makes beating down Superior a little bit easier. I'm assuming Togekiss is going to come out. I really want a T-Spike up. I don't think I'll be able to get up one. Maybe if he goes Bisharp, I can get a T-Spike. Yeah, he goes Bisharp. Nice. So this allows me to get up a T-Spike with Fortress. I'm assuming he's going to go for Iron Head or Knockoff if he wants to. Let's see if he's Life Orb. Let's see the Life Orb. I'm going to get up a T-Spike. He could go for Swords Dance, but I'm okay. Like, you don't knock out a Powdon. I guess I could also see him going Victini. I just want that T-Spike up for Victini as well as Superior. The better play is actually to go right for Volt Switch, but if he goes right for Knockoff here instead, that works out for me as well. I'm debating putting Heavy Slam over Gyro Ball on Fortress. I'm not sure what the difference in damage is versus Togekiss though. So if he wants to SD up, that's fine. I can eat the hit after. Hard Victini. Alright, so that T-Spike is going to be up. Nice. I think Primarina did his job. It's not living anything else. If he wants to go for V-Create, I can go out into that mon and just click Flare Blitz with my Infernape after he gets those drops. Flare Blitz should be able to kill. It should be able to kill. I don't want to miss it out by 1%. I'm going to calc this, but I'm positive it kills. I'm absolutely positive it kills, man. Infernape. Choice Scarf. Teeny. I'm pretty sure it's not banned, but... Flibbits, let's just say +1. 36, okay, perfect. I do the min that he's at. Nice, so... I'm going to be able to get rid of Victini. T-Spike is still up. Togekiss can come out, though, if it wants to. And that's the biggest threat, I fear. Definitely that Togekiss. I'm not even sure how much we do. Togekiss comes out. I can't even let him set up. That's the problem. This turn is scary for me because I could potentially beat it with my own Togekiss or even with Fortress, but I don't know if he has a fire move. I don't want to throw this away. I think my best play, though, is still to click Flare Blitz. That does absolutely nothing. God. But he roosted. Okay. So if he wants to try and roost on me, one, potential for burns, crits. Air Slash is not the play he's going for. I'm surprised. I do have Blaze, though. So I will be doing a little bit more. Yeah, good play. Going for Air Slash there. I don't know if he has Fire Blast, but I think at this point I have to go Fortress and try not to get flinched. I don't have Sturdy. I have Overcoat for like Hail and Spore. Though I do have Dhelmise, obviously the Breloom answer. But we can click Gyro Ball here. Assuming he doesn't have the fire. If he doesn't have a fire move, then I beat him 1v1 with my own Togekiss. Let's say he doesn't have a fire move, then he's probably not Nasty Plot, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So Superior will go down. That T-Spike is up is the best part because he can't stall me out with Subseed at all. I guess Bisharp can come out if it wants to. I'm definitely going for Gyro Ball here. Let's see. And we managed to break through, even get a crit on the Togekiss. Holy crap. I don't know if the crit mattered, but definitely, obviously, not getting flinched mattered a ton. Not getting flinched mattered a ton. Holy crap, man. I'm surprised. So, Superior, Bisharp comes out. No reason not to Volt Switch right into a Powdon. Yeah, SD is his play. A little bit of chip. And Togekiss should win. So I think it came down to that flinch right there. I don't know if that crit mattered. I don't know how much I do. He's definitely fast Togekiss if he's faster than my 264 speed, so he's probably max speed. But he does definitely have defense. Iron Head is my opponent's best play, so I don't fault him in going for it at all. Definitely his best play. I think it also comes down to... He gets the flinch, obviously. But I think it comes down to if I flinch his Bisharp to death. I would not have went for Iron Head there, though. I would have went for knockoff. It's stronger. But it comes down to if my Togekiss can actually flinch his Bisharp to death. Because if I do, then I beat it 1v1. I kind of doubt we get it, though. I feel like that play went by too fast. Ooh. It comes down to this one turn right here. And we don't get it. So he's going to be able to win with the Bisharp. But like I said, he flinched. I broke through flinches like twice, I believe. I was very weak to Togekiss with this team. Togekiss in general is always nasty. That's why I was banned from this tier. But knockoff is going to be able to knock me out. That's going to be a good game. So we'll look for another one right here. If Dhelmise got the kill on Superior, maybe it would have been different. But he just barely missed out on what I'm assuming is a roll. Very scary team on my opponent's part. Holy crap. I think, honestly, Togekiss is the best lead because it's the only lead that doesn't lose me 1v1 versus Volcanion. He leads off with Starmie, though. I'm going to Roost just to see what he wants to do. I'm not sure how he wants to play versus this thing. I'm not sure if he's Life Orb as well. A Togekiss will eat it, but I want to Roost just to see. Like, what am I working with? Does he have Thunderbolt? Does he have Ice Beam? If he has Ice Beam, I don't want to go... He freezes me on the first turn of the attack. Okay, so there goes that Mon. Yeah. I don't know if he has Thunderbolt. That's the thing, I can't play around that. This is where Assault Vest Dhelmise would help a lot more. I'm going to throw it out now. Kind of hoping going for Thunderbolt, predicting my Primarina. Nice. Alright, so we at least got in Dhelmise on that attack. Lovely. I can afford to go for Choice Band Earthquake. It hits Bisharp and it hits Scizor for decent damage. I doubt he stayed. It should also kill Starmie. Assuming I live this Ice Beam, it should also kill Starmie with Life Orb. But we're able to catch the Bisharp upon switching, and it is gone. Goodbye. Beautiful. Flygon comes out. I have a Powdon as a pretty solid switching. He goes for Dragon Dance. Just gonna phase you out, bro. If I was physically defensive, I'd get my Stealth Rock first, but I'm fine. I'm pretty sure he has Fire Punch too, so I want to be careful. This boy's just set up and go. That's the way his team goes. I have to keep Primarina healthy for Sharpedo, which is why I didn't want to bring it in directly on Starmie. But Starmie only needs one more Life Orb hit to go down to Scarf U-turn. And I could potentially sweep him with Close Combat in the end of the day. I bring in Scizor, which gives me a Slack Off. As he goes for knockoff. Nice. So this also gives me rocks, which we will take. I can phase him out here, but I want to slack off first. He should know I have Whirlwind, so... Oh god, that does so much. Alright, so he's fully offensive Scizor, which is good to know. We'll just Whirlwind him out now. I know he doesn't have Roost on his Scizor. Starmie comes out. Nice. I'm just going to click Stealth Rock. As he clicks the Ice Beam, Infernape should be able to knock it out now with U-turn. So Infernape is the way to go. I click that U-turn right now. I gotta keep... I really wish Togekiss wasn't thawed. Or frozen, excuse me. Was thawed is the better answer. I click Thunder Punch here too, because it also hits Volcanion. But... I don't want Flygon setting up. U-turn should be able to knock out Starmie though at 58. It's offensive Starmie. I just want to keep my rocks up as well. So we're definitely going to U-turn here. Maybe if Sharpedo doesn't get a double protect, I'll be good. So I gotta have a faster Pokemon out versus Sharpedo. Alternatively, I can also get up a T-Spike. I don't know. It depends on what play he makes here. Because if Volcanion's fast, and it's obviously faster than my Dhelmise. I mean, Dhelmise got rid of the Bisharp, though. That's a huge threat. Alright, Starmie's dead. Beautiful. Primarina is the way to go. There's Primarina, Oko, Scizor, Hydro Pump, and Oko's Flygon. It's just the Sharpedo, man. That's the biggest threat. If he goes right into it, I can click Moonblast at least, but still. But Starmie's gone, rocks are up, Volcanion is going to be checked by rocks. Close combat spam is potentially there. I'm not sure what play is going for Volcanion, but I'm going to go out into my Togekiss because I think it's fodder now. Goes for Hidden Power. Grass maybe is a Assault Vest? I'm not sure. But let's stall here. No, no, you don't want to Air Slash him? No, that'd be too much. Crap, man. I don't know if he's choice. That definitely doesn't look choice. I could hope for min speed. I think that's the play I have to hope for. I think I have to hope for min speed with Dhelmise. Or a Fire Blast miss. Yeah. So if I had my Togekiss, I could roost off his damage. I'm going to lose to the Sharpedo. Unfortunately, I had to do that. I don't know how to play. That boy does nothing, yeah, and this will easily to a KO. If he's assuming he's not just Okos. Great. So I still might have enough HP to take on Sharpedo, I'm not sure. Flygon might want to come out as well. If Scissor comes out, I'm going hard into... He goes Flygon. I'm definitely just going Fortress. I don't care if you have Fire Punch. Well, I do care, but I can't do anything about it. That does nothing. So +1 jar. Oh, that helps it a lot. I can click Close Combat now. Or excuse me, Flare Blitz. He's gonna go for Earthquake here. He should go for Earthquake. Like if he's not going for Earthquake, I kind of want to risk Infernape, but that Fire Punch did nothing at +1. God, I don't know why I expected to die. And you see how strong Special Primarina is? Volcanion just died after rocks. He goes for Outrage, which is probably the worst play possible. Because not only do I get, I guess it gives Sharpedo a Protect. Maybe it gives Sharpedo a Protect. I gotta hope I live Psychic Fangs. At this point, I don't have another play. I just gotta hope I live Psychic Fangs. I can also double into Infernape, but I don't think that's the play. I just gotta hope I live it. Gone. Yeah, so if I had, Togekiss the entire game, maybe I could have beaten the Volcanion instead of sacking 3 Pokemon to it. But that's gonna be game. Good game. That's unfortunately gonna be how the game ends. We're gonna look for another one. I'm getting another one. I'm not gonna end it there. I played with 5 Pokemon that game. So hell no, I'm not leaving it there. Like, even if I didn't flinch down Volcanion, I had a pivot to it. You saw how I went Togekiss, so he couldn't kill me. And then I could at least get off damage to the point where a close combat can knock it off in front of it, which is just 1 Air Slash. We have a Sand team, which is really cool. No Primarina answers, so I'm going to lead off with it. I mean, what Primarina answers are there? There's none. You lead off with Primarina and you click Moonblast. That's all you do. Toxapex are going to be great in this. Even Dhelmise is amazing. Because he can't spam his attacks with Stoutland. So leads off of Volcanion. I'm going right for Energy Ball. And we're going to do like 80%. What is this Z move? Is it Z Solar Beam? Oh, come on. So, no answers, but he has this. So I just lost the 1 poke. I couldn't have expected that though. I didn't know that. They ran that. It's a Z move though. What am I supposed to do? So I'll just click Air Slash. So now the 1 Pokemon that destroyed him, I lost it turn 1. That's cool though. I don't know how this is a counter, but sure. I'll get a T-Spike because I know he's gonna go double back out into Volcanion, so I kind of wanna. Like I would love here to Volt Switch, but I really want to T-Spike up for later. I know Volcanion's coming out. The fact that he's not Specs though makes Togekiss easier to beat him. 1v1 at least. A Fire move is coming out. I can go Togekiss. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, that Fire Blast hurts. But we're getting off chip damage on Volcanion. And Dhelmise is going to be able to kill something, which is great. So we'll just Roost Stall him. Sludge Bomb. That doesn't do too much. I'm not going to lie, that doesn't do too much. He could eventually poison me, though. I kind of just want to Air Slash him. But if I don't get the flinch, I just lost my Togekiss for nothing. And that helps me out so much versus Latias. And there's the poison. Oh, just Air Slash. I'm not going to get the flinch either. Oh, that's so annoying. I kind of want to heal Bell though, predicting him to... The man said yay. That's so annoying. I want to heal Bell though, predicting the switch. I feel like you wouldn't risk me flinching you now when you can go Cobali on an Aerodactyl. So I'm going to go for it. Because that would be the smarter play, or the best play, but... I guess he just said, oh, I'm gonna kill you with this. Volcanion's such a threat, man. I don't have anything for it. Hippowdon probably eats one Steam Eruption just because he's not Specs, and it's just super bulky Hippowdon, but even then, I have nothing for this Volcanion. I thought Primarina was my answer, and it just went down. Even Togekiss right there, because of Sludge Bomb. Gone. Chewed apart. Straight up destroyed. Yeah, ban this Mon from Yu. I can at least get a kill with Infernape, maybe. If he lets me. So we'll U-turn out here. Indeed. Maybe I should run more speed on my Primarina, if that's the case. But I need as much HP as possible because Torpedo's a threat. Then again, Fortress checks it. Is this even enough speed for... I'll test I'll do one more game after this. I'm going to test it. Because if that would have been the difference between winning and losing, I think that's definitely the smartest thing for me to do. There's a Rabbit's been here. And he even has HP Fire on top of that. Nice. So we're going to go down to the yo game. That's a close combat here. Yeah, I knew that you would. Boy's trying to 6-0. Yeah, not today. Not today. Not today. Maybe a Powdon could actually eat it. Yeah, good game. Alright, go ahead and give him my kill. We take my kill and leave. I don't gotta wait for him. I'm getting another one. Forget that. So now I know that Volcanion can run Bloom Doom. I knew Hidden Power Grass selects Electric, but I didn't do much. Oh, this is a very scary team. This is this is Chris. Chris. And he has Nidoking. Amazing. Another ridiculous threat to my team. I'm gonna lead off with Powdon though. We're ending it here though. Hello? Nidoking. Broken Mons. Straight up broken Mons. I'm leading off with Dhelmise the God. I gotta live in Ice Beam and I gotta knock him out. That's the play. Okay, so if Dhelmise lived this Ice Beam, officially not trash. I don't think it's trash anyway, but it would be great if it lived this Ice Beam. It'd be absolutely amazing, actually. Because I need to kill Nidoking. And it's gone. And I have no way of killing Nidoking. Or Suicune. This dies to Sludge Wave. Most likely. This most likely dies to Sludge Wave. I have nothing. Yeah, the team we made sucks versus Nido and Volcanion. This is terrible, man. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. That's terrible. I'll go one more just for the showcase's sake. But yeah, the team we just made is just so weak to certain mods. Like, Volcanion should not be UU. Nidoking most likely, but Nidoking's always a threat in UU as well. I don't know. We're running Balance, that's the thing. And Balance is so weak to Pokemon like that. At least, okay, this matchup is winnable. So this will be the official last game of the live. I'm getting blown back in this live. I don't care. That's the official last game. I'm lead off with Fortress because I expect him to lead off with his Staraptor. I think Staraptor's a great lead versus me, and I want T-Spikes up. He does have 3 potential defoggers. Pretty sure Staraptor learns defog. But we'll get a T-Spike here. I only need Fortress for this particular case. So if he wants to go Gliscor, that's fine. I guess Chandelier is also a mid-ground play, a great play my opponent can make, to be honest. But Gliscor is the safest play. Primarine is also the most destructive play my opponent can make. But like I said, I only need it for this T-Spike. I don't want him Moonblasting predicting my Primarina, so I'm going to go for Volt Switch. Also because my Dhelmise is there, I could very much see him Moonblasting. Goes right for Sparkling Lariah, and I drop. However, what's up? Sparkling Lariah is interesting. I would never use that over Scald. Why heal their burn when you can burn their burn. Yeah, you know what I mean. We're gonna click Specs Moonblast into a KO something. And Dhelmise can come in versus Superior now that it's been poisoned, as well as Gliscor, to an extent. Go Scizor, which should be not to a KO. What type of Scizor is Defog Scizor? Come on. Why do you have to run Defog Scizor? In front of on the Defog. Ah, that's so annoying. Right, so at least he has no water switch-ins. We'll U-turn here because Chandelure, Gliscor are all very obvious. I guess I could Flare Blitz as well, but I don't want to give Chandelure a boosted attack. So I'll make the smart play, which is going for U-turn. Gliscor comes out. Nice. We'll just be able to click Scald now with our Primarina. I'm struggling in this live, guys. And it's just the matchups that I'm fighting. Like, this team has nothing for Volcanion or Nidoking. Though in that one game, I do believe that if my Togekiss wasn't frozen, I think I could have. I still believe I could have came through. But we'll throw off a Scald. Specs, there's absolutely no reason not to. Superior coming in, you could potentially get burnt. I'm gonna kill Gliscor if he chooses to stay in with this dude. I guess you can knock me off as well. We're toxic. Primarina is his play of choice. Ooh, nice and lovely. Ooh, and a burn too? Hold up. I'll definitely be faster than him. Because I'm running neutral max speed. That's what we need out here. Because he has Defog Scizor, I think Nasty Plot Togekiss has a really solid shot of winning this game. And he crits me back. I guess deserved. I would have lived that, but it was deserved, I guess, based on my crit and burn. But yeah, Nasty Plot Togekiss has a huge shot versus him because he doesn't have Swords Dance on Scizor if he's Defog. So has a very good chance of winning versus him. Primarina goes down. I guess Scizor could come out now if it wants to. I think it could just it can't beat me though. I think he's really weak to this. He could U-turn if he wants to, but I'm gonna go Hippowdon anyway. Try to get up some rocks. I want Dhelmise to come out, but Dhelmise needs to come out versus Superior. He goes right for BP. Roost, BP, Defog, definitely U-turn. There's no way U-turn isn't your last move. Or knockoff, okay. So we can slack this off. I do beat him 1v1 with Togekiss. I beat his team with Togekiss, maybe. Depending on how much investment he has on Scizor. Remember our Stealth Rock here. I'm still getting them up again. You knocked me off, but does that matter? And we're Nasty Plot Heal Bell, so Superior comes out as it should. Sand is going to be ending. We see leftovers. I don't want him leech seeding on my Togekiss switching, so I'm going to go Dhelmise. Try to KO him if he does try to go for leech seed. He could go for sub 2. Subs are a very solid play. Yep. Just click Anchor Shot. That did more than before. Why the other one do 22 last time we played? Not him, but the other guy I played. Go ahead, Anchor Shot. Yeah, what? Why is that doing so much more? No. No. Dhelmise is not doing anything in this live, man. I'm sad. It does so much when I recorded with it before. I'll U-turn. I have to try and win this game with Togekiss. I'm dead. Chris with Dragon Pulse too. I will keep this alive though. He's gonna go for a Leaf Storm, so we can go for another U-turn at least. I do eat this. Not very well, but I just need health to be able to outspeed the Raptor. So we'll U-turn again. Expecting him to switch. Nice. Goes Gliscor. And I think the play is to go Togekiss and just start trying to set up. Nasty Plots. If I want to win, I think that's what I got to do. So we Nasty Plot up here. We're faster, which is great. If he's toxic, I don't care. Goes for knock. I'll Nasty Plot up again, to be honest. It's a no drawback play. I guess it's rocks. Here's just go down to Air Slash now, or Superior. But this is +4. I need him to sack Chandelure if I want to win. I don't know how much Scisor's Bullet Punch is going to do from a support Scizor. Fernip is low. Hippowdon is very low as well. Staraptor, if it's banned, it destroys me. Scarf will probably also kill me after Scizor. I can't stall out a Bullet Punch either. Damn. Having my Primarina would have been so nice. I think we just took like 3 L's in a row with this on Fort. I don't know what I could have done differently. It's not even the Dhelmise is holding me back. It's not that. They need to ban Volcanion 1. Get that mon out of here. I think Togekiss should be banned too. Honestly, there's a lot of mon that shouldn't just be here. He goes hard. Okay, wait, we have a chance. Chance ball. Chance. Chandelier is dead. He has sacked the Chandelier. Chance. Staraptor's going to be here. I don't live that plus BP. No, smart playing. And he crits me on top of that. I think I would have lived it, but I don't think it makes a difference. Yeah, good game. So, we just took so many losses in this live, and I'm sorry. I did try and show off what Dhelmise could do. I could look for another one, but if we're just going to lose that... Man, the battler inside me doesn't want me to forfeit. It doesn't want me to forfeit. Alright, in this game, ain't got no broken mons on this team, so we can win. And we're leading Dhelmise because it beats Rose Ray. It can't be put to sleep. We hit that boy with a heavy slam. Actually, no point. I mean, heavy slam's on 80. Actually, yeah, heavy slam's on 80 base power. Hell yeah, I'm going for that. Bisharp? Never heard of you. Ooh, 31%. That's clean. This will be the official last game. Oh, and he has Pursuit, so Dhelmise is gone. Come on. No. No. I've only seen SD. Will you turn here because it does catch Starmie upon switching? Or Como? Okay. Interesting. This allows us to go out to Togekiss and just click Air Slash. Bisharp is Pursuit. So I'm not entirely sure what type. I could have Earthquake, but if I would have known he was Pursuit Bisharp, I would have went right for Earthquake. Jabs me. Alright, take this damage. Good B. So Como is gone. Great. Togekiss is still healthy enough to take on Bisharp. I think Scarf and Fernip's going to clean. Aerodactyl comes out. This is probably his rocker. Very solid double in a Rose Ray by my opponent. Love that play. Very solid play. I don't know if he has HP Fire, and I don't want to sack this to that. I'm going to risk my Infernip here, even though it wins the game, because I do have Heal Bell in the back. Yeah, wasn't risking that. We'll just U-turn. Break his potential Sash. Go back on the Fortress, because we do have Overcoat. As he gets up a Spike. Huh. He'll double here. He could be Spike Sleep Powder, but it's not worth risking. I don't think it's worth risking. I'll just click Flare Blitz. I'm not going to bother. Yeah, he stayed in, so great. So we're going to be able to knock him out. He could have Pursuit on Aerodactyl as well, which would be annoying. But Starmie is also very threatening at this point, obviously. If Aerodactyl does Pursuit, I'll be sad. Don't have Pursuit. Nice. So hard Fortress. Unless he has Fire Fang, we're good. We could definitely live 1. So I'm going to spin here. Does have the Fire Fang. We do live it. Don't flinch us. Nice. Alright, the Spike is gone. The Spike is dead. We're going to have a T-Spike here just in case. At this point, I don't see a reason not to go out to Primarina and just click Specs Moonblast. I really don't see a reason not to. Assuming that kills. I'm going to calc this. I have a calculator open right here. Primarina. Modest. +1. Because Mega Aerodactyl is actually surprisingly bulky. I don't know why it's so bulky, but it is. 86 to 101. Yeah, like this could live. Just gonna click Scald. Safe. I do live the Stone Edge, thankfully. We're gonna be able to knock out the Aerodactyl. Great. It's gonna be tough to play around Starmie, but we'll do it. It'll be tough to play around it, but we will. We'll definitely beat it 1v1. I'm hoping he's defensive and just throws off a Scald here. Nope. That is not the case. Maybe Flare Blitz spam is the way to go. So, because Infernip is so low, we're very weak to Bisharp. I think this is the way to go. He could be Sash Jam, that's the problem. I'm actually going to hope or play off my opponent. I think locking myself in Flare Blitz is the best play. Yeah, because it catches an incoming Bisharp if he wants to make that play. Great. Great, 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 great. Zam comes out. Or double out to the Paladon here. Or go out to a Paladon, rather. And he goes for the... Oh, he gets a crit, though. Ah, that's going to be close. If he has Energy Ball, that's going to be close now. Why do you go for a second Shadow Ball? What's happening? What? What just happened? I have no idea what just happened, but we won. Alright, well, at least we ended it on a W, but, man, because of Pursuit, Dhelmise didn't get to do anything that game, and I wanted to. It could have done so much. Just came in. So I don't think this was the proper showcase for it. There's a few times I used in pre-bank Dhelmise. They put in a lot of work. But I do hope you guys enjoyed anyway. At least enjoying me losing so much to Volcanion and just forfeiting versus Chris because that Nidoking literally put me down. That would have been an example of a time where I wish that we were Assault Vest. But in any case, guys, hope you all enjoyed. Feel free, of course, to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.